Hey guys, welcome back to another video of mine about the Los Angeles Film School. I hope these are helpful. I know a lot of you have been messaging and commenting down below about all of your questions, and I am so happy to help you guys with what I know, with what I can help you with, because I would have loved there to be some student making YouTube videos about this stuff to teach us all about the Los Angeles Film School. So I'm just doing what I wish I had before I got there. So for today, I'm gonna tell you guys why I chose the Los Angeles Film School in the first place. Also, I've been getting a lot of questions asking, is the Los Angeles Film School the same as the New York Film Academy? Now, I'm gonna go over that. I'm also gonna talk a little bit about the Art Institute as well, because I also checked out that school before checking out the Los Angeles Film School. But then literally just today, I just heard that the Art Institute closed down anyways, but I'm gonna add it in here anyways, because like I also checked out that school as well. I don't know. So overall, it was the Art Institute and also the New York Film Academy, and then the Los Angeles Film School. Those were the three schools that I was originally checking out after I graduated high school. The first one that I actually went and visited was in San Francisco. It was the Art Institute. I remember my dad and I flew out all the way to San Francisco to go check out this school, and it was questionable. I had a lot of questions, let's put it that way. At first I loved the situation because I love San Francisco. It's a beautiful city. But then it was like, it's not Hollywood, you know, like not a lot of people start from film in San Francisco. On one of the days that we were touring the school, I asked one of the people who worked there, like an advisor or something like that, and I asked her, like, there's so many different programs at this school, what is the main one that most people come here for? And she said it was fashion, and I think mechanics as well, for like making cars and stuff like that. And so just off the bat, knowing that that school mainly had students who were in fashion and in mechanics, I just knew it wasn't for me. And I was looking at their film program, but I really just wanted to go into a school that has exactly what I wanted. And Los Angeles Film School, I mean, it's in the name, you know, Art Institute is just art, so it's a very broad spectrum of art. It could be anything, and I didn't know at the time, but they were mainly known for their fashion, not their film. So it kind of just like, I was out at that point. If that's the main thing that people come to this school for, then I shouldn't be going here, because I'm coming there for film. Just didn't really match up, you know? Another thing about the Art Institute is that they had dorms, which I liked, but they were so small. Like, it was literally like, probably from my TV, there was probably a wall right here, and it was just this half of the room. You had to have bunk beds in the dorms too, because they were so small, you know, there's no space. So it was literally like, the furniture came with it, so there was already a bunk bed in there, and then 2 desks that were in there as well. Some of their dorms weren't exactly close to the campuses. There was different campuses all around San Francisco too, and they had like a bus, a special shuttle bus for you to take if you're a student, which was pretty cool. You have your own like special transportation, and then that way I wouldn't need my car. But I love my car, so, and that would save me money, so that's why I was kind of looking at that school as well, because they had free transportation to all their campuses, because they had so many different like campuses, because they had so many different programs, you know. A pro I will say about that school is that we actually got to go on the sets and see the students working on the sets for their own projects, and that was really cool. I remember being there. The sets look just as good as the LA Film School sets, I will say that. Like, honestly, there's no comparison. But again, the Art Institute is now closed down, so I don't even know why I'm adding this in here, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying. So if you were considering that school before it got closed down, you know, this is my input on how it was when I was there, you know, when I took the tour and all that. That was my experience with the Art Institute. I just didn't want to go there because their main focus was the fashion students and mechanics students, not the film students, and I wanted to go to a school that mainly focuses on film, and that's what LA Film School is all about, so it just made sense. So, the New York Film Academy. Originally, I was actually supposed to go to the New York Film Academy. When I graduated high school, I was first set on the New York Film Academy. Wait right here. Wait right here. I have something to show you guys. I'm a total traitor. It's so brand new. It's so brand new. I've never even, yeah. Does anyone want this? I can send it to you. So yeah, originally I was gonna go to the New York Film Academy. They literally sent me merch, so. Okay, So basically, the New York Film Academy was the second school I toured. First I toured the Art Institute, then I toured the New York Film Academy, and then later on I toured the LA Film School. So right off the bat, we drive there, and the first thing I see is this building. I was kind of confused. It was just like this huge mirror building in the middle of nowhere, it seemed like. Okay, because like first of all, if you haven't been to the New York Film Academy, it is in Burbank, not Hollywood. Burbank. It's actually a really nice place to live, and it's cheaper than Hollywood. If you're looking for an apartment and you want to live in LA, I suggest you actually get an apartment in Burbank. They're bigger, cheaper, and it's less traffic around town, honestly. But if you want to go to film school and your options are Sunset Boulevard or Burbank, which one are you going to choose? I mean, no, your education isn't based off of what street it's on, but I'm just saying I'd rather get an education in Hollywood with the name Los Angeles Film School than going to a school that's called the New York Film Academy in Burbank. Does that make sense? I don't get it. Like, I don't get why it's called the New York Film Academy in Burbank. Like, what? That's okay. That's okay. Some things you don't have to understand. Some people don't understand me, right? So it's okay. So the first thing they do is they take us to the back lot of Universal Studios, which at first I was like,
oh, this is hella sick, you know? We're on the back lot of Universal Studios, like this is where they filmed Back to the Future and all that shit? Like, whoa, we out here.
Yeah, I was getting kind of full of myself at that point, but just wait. And then they have like each department, you know, animation, entertainment, business, film. They had like each department set up inside of one of the studios that they took us to. They drove us to a studio inside a Universal Studios backlot. Does that make sense? And then you go around and ask them questions, and then at the end we all come into one big group and we like all sat down and listened to some speakers talk about the school and answer more questions about the school. And that was fun, that was great and all, but they never showed us the school. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I took the tour to New York Film Academy, and I have never, not once, stepped inside of the actual New York Film Academy, the school that I would have been going to. So I was like, why would I like apply myself to a school that I've never been inside of? Like, they never showed us the school on the inside, and I want to know what's up with that. Like, why'd they even show us the Universal backlots? Like, do we get to use those sets? I'm still kind of confused as of like what that was all about. Like, were they just trying to impress us so they like rented out a studio to show us that they can do that? I don't know. Like, anyone can do that if they have the money, really. So I'm still a little bit confused on the New York Film Academy. They never showed us the school, and they showed us the Universal backlot, but like, that's not the school. Like, so that was kind of it for me. At that point, I was like, they're not even gonna show us the school that we came to see. Like, yeah, they're telling us information about it, but still. Another thing about the New York Film Academy, not to talk more crap on it, you know, I feel bad at this point, honestly. I don't want to say mean things. I don't go there. I don't know much about it, but they don't have any food or anything to do around there. When I'm on campus for the LA Film School, I always go get food after. And if I was at the New York Film Academy, I wouldn't be close to any restaurants, anywhere I can just go hang out, you know? Like, LA Film School has so many places to hang out. Like, after school, I can go to the ArcLight and go see a movie. I can go to the Hollywood Museum, which is like right up the street. I can go to the Scientology Museum. I can go to the Museum of Death. I've been to all these museums because they're right by my school, and I can walk to them with my friends and just hang out there after class, you know? It is so much more fun to go do those things with your friends after school. And the New York Film Academy, I'm sorry, bruv, but you just don't have the capability for those facilities.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
So straight up, there's just nowhere to eat. Like, what am I supposed to do? I will say they do often have like 2 food trucks come up to New York Film Academy, but that's not always the best because like, what if you're not in the mood for what they're having? I mean, that's really smart for the food trucks to make some money because there's no other competition around. And LA Film School is just like the exact opposite because it's literally on Sunset Boulevard, and there's literally like 3 different Starbucks right on Sunset Boulevard, and a Phil's Coffee, and a Groundworks Coffee, and I'm pretty sure also the green tea leaf coffee place, whatever that's called, I'm telling you guys, I would get my breakfast every single day at Starbucks right near the school. And if I didn't have that Starbucks at 8 in the morning, then I would have been dead. Can't do that at the New York Film Academy. And like, I made a lot of friends because I was able to go places with them after class, and I'm assuming that's harder at the New York Film Academy. One more thing is, I don't think they have it month by month. I'm pretty sure they take classes in bulk. So let's say they probably take like 3 classes at a time. I don't know, maybe more, maybe less. I'm not really sure. So I just liked how the LA Film School only had 1 class per month too. Yeah, overall, New York Film Academy, sorry, but you just don't have the facilities for that, big man. Okay, let's move on to what all of you are actually here for, the Los Angeles Film School.
Yeah.
First things first, like I said, there are so many places to go to after school, to eat, to be entertained. You know, there's so many different places to go to within walking distance. Not only that, I remember being really impressed with their equipment room. See, that's the thing with New York Film Academy. They never showed us an equipment room either, and I really wish we saw one so we can see like what equipment they had for the students to work with. So it kind of confused me because they didn't really show us anything about film other than the sets at Universal Studios. Like, so I was really impressed with the LA Film School because immediately they showed us the sets, and they even had the students immediately come into a group and go on the stage to like set up the set as a little project for us to do. And that was during the tour. That wasn't even like us like going to school yet. That was just during the tour of us seeing the school, and I thought that was really cool. They were like trying to get us into it, you know, during the tour. I was just really impressed with their equipment room, and the sets and the school in general just seemed bigger. Like it was 2 buildings instead of 1, so I felt like there was more students around. Another thing is the alumni from the LA Film School. They have such great alumni that I already knew about and I was already looking up to, like Kyle Newacek. He's the guy who created Workaholics. And then later on I found out about Hannah Lux Davis and how she does Ariana Grande's music videos, and she's also from the LA Film School, and I've met her before on campus. And so these alumni just really inspired me, and people, you know, inspire you. And if the people who inspire you go to a school that you're eligible to go to, why not go? So that's just how I thought about it. And I was like, if I can go to the same school that these people went to, it would be amazing, because I just want to get like the same education as they got. I also want to talk about the opportunities. I know I've told you guys about my internship in my last video. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. I was one of Kyle Newacek's interns, and I got the opportunity from my school, and I think that's so amazing that the LA Film School actually has those opportunities for us. Like, I was not expecting that. Going into there, was not expecting that my first internship would be with Kyle Newacek, you know, a famous director. Mind blown, honestly. Last but not least, I want to talk about the month-per-month classes that they have. That really worked with me a lot. Personally, I don't like to take a bunch of classes at once, and I really enjoyed how we get to take 1 class per month and focus on that exact subject for that entire month. That made a lot more sense for me, because then I can just stay on topic and really do my work and focus on what we're learning for that month. Plus, on top of that, going to the LA Film School, if you are trying to get your bachelor's degree like I am, it only takes 3 years instead of 4, because it is a year-round college. Now, that's another thing that I also really enjoyed, is that it's year-round, and that way I can graduate sooner and hopefully get a job straight out of college sooner as well. It just all seems very appealing to me, and it just seems like it makes sense for my lifestyle. And also, it was right on Sunset Boulevard, and it's really nice to live close to your school, and the one in Burbank didn't really have a lot of places near it, even though I do suggest moving to Burbank if you're moving to LA. Burbank is just less crowded if you have a car. At least, you know, Burbank is cheaper, less crowded, and has bigger apartments, I will say. I only know this because I had friends who lived there, and I was living off of Sunset with all the homeless people shitting on my doorstep, so that was pretty cool. So pretty much that's it for this video. That is why I chose LA Film School. It was just a good fit for me, and I just really liked the vibe there as well. And I also try to incorporate how New York Film Academy is not the same as the LA Film School. These are our differences, you know, pros and cons. I don't know too much about New York Film Academy. I just know that I toured it. In 2017 is when I toured these schools, by the way, so it's been a while. So that is it for this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to comment down below and check out my Instagram if you want to know more about me and or the LA Film School through a student's point of view. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys, stay safe. Hope you're having a really nice hot girl summer. I know I am. I'm legit sweating my pits off in this room. Like, I'm so sweaty, guys. You have no idea. I'm sorry, man, but you just don't have the okay. I'm sorry, man, but you just don't have the facilities for that, big man. So the New York film... I'm sorry, bruv, but someone lied to you and it's not looking too good. What does that mean?